Alright. What's up, YouTube? Jables here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so we're not going to really go into Nightmare. But what I did decide, because, I was deciding whether or not to play and level up myself, like off stream or on stream. And I decided, since I don't feel that well, might as well do it on stream. And kind of, just talk through it. Why not? Now, I do want to mention, so if you're in your mid 30s like we are, you can and probably even should, if you don't want to do any more leveling here and want to go straight for the rune words, okay? Because there is a lot to say about rune words. Now, I also forgot that we could actually make Leaf. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot, because Leaf goes into a two-handed staff, and usually that was only for, well, like you would lose the possible, bonuses from your offhand. But because we can wear a staff in one hand and the offhand, then Leaf is a great option. So Leaf is already obtainable. I completely forgot. I should have mentioned that earlier to you guys in one of the other streams. I didn't even know. Otherwise, I would have made Leaf. And we could still make Leaf. But I'm probably going to just put on the Spirit instead. But what I was going to say is, yeah, if you're after the rune words, which that would be Leaf, which is obtainable in normal, and you should have actually done it from the very beginning when you were doing Countess. Lore, which is Ort Soul. So Soul Rune is obtainable either later, like late game normal and terrorized zones with the high enough level in normal. Stealth, we've already achieved that. Spirit is another possibility, which again, those runes are obtainable in normal, especially in terrorized zones, for example. But if if you wanted to find the Am and Thol more reliably, along with the Soul for your lore, then you can actually, instead of staying in normal, go to Nightmare, really quickly get down to the Black Marsh, right? It's like halfway through Act 1. And again, you don't have to technically do much of the other stuff if you don't want to, but you might as well. You might as well do Den of Evil if you don't want to wait for me, and farm yourself just some runes. That's going to be the next stream when we enter Nightmare. I'm going to recommend doing that after we finish Act 1. Anyway, so you might as well do that now if you want. So get yourself a Soul Rune for lore. Get yourself a Thol and an Am and an Ort, obviously, but you can get that from the quest here. But get yourself an Am and a Thol. Wait, you get a Thol here as well, right? Ral or Tal? No, you do not. Okay. From the Countess. And that's your Spirit, if you want to have Spirit over Leaf. That's your lore. And pretty much you're going to be up to speed, with everything. So for that reason, y'all, the leveling process, I'm going to assume that I would do that, okay? And get my stuff, and then I would possibly just go back here if I want. Or you could just go right away in Nightmare if you want. It's up to you. But I like to be a little over-leveled. So I'm just going to, for the sake of argument, I'm going to say that that's what I did, right? And I managed myself to get a lore, but unfortunately I just had it somewhere, I remember. Oh, also you can farm yourself an Insight, Ral, Tyr, Tal, and Soul. So another Soul Rune. If you get that, you get an Insight. Just make sure to find a 4 open socket base, which you can find in Nightmare or in some higher terrorized zones in normal. Same thing with a Crystal Sword. So I am going to be putting this on my Mercenary because, again, it would be silly not to actually use. I don't know when we found this. But let's just put it here for now. I don't know what I'm doing. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with just more mana. I'm gonna put this away. Let this Ring of Fire, Going Strike, Death Mark. Yeah. Okay, because this is all obtainable. Now I do suffer from the skill. Now I was also thinking about having this on. This gives lots of mana and stuff, but I'm gonna go with the 2 skills. It's less mana, to be honest with you, and less life, and less resistance. Like, this is amazing. Razor Switch is so good if you were to find this, which you can find this as well. But let's go with Spirit. This we just randomly found as well. We might need it. Stealth. Will ever we need this for the mercenary? No, not anymore. Get rid of that. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, what else was I gonna say? Okay, so then question is, do we want to use lore? Because so I don't have lore, but what do I have is, where is that? Did I not have that? This Peasant Crown, which is technically a lore without the lightning res. But I do kind of want to have the magic find. So let's stick with this. That doubles our mana pool. Beautiful. We are gonna go to players 8. And let's see. Rocky Waste. Let's go. Let's see how good this goes. Rocky Waste, Rocky Waste. Oh, hold on. Our mercenary's dead. Everyone's dead. What's going on?
Come back this way, have you?
How old are you? 32. We're 36. So let's actually upgrade you here. I want the prayer. Emilio. Hey, very nice. Worm Skull. Oh wait, is he 35 already? Yes, also from the Countess you could farm yourself a Bulwark. I totally forgot. That's the next thing on the list. Where are we? Right here. Bulwark. Okay. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting that I have to do that instead. You're a better Bulwark. 93. For now, let's give him this one. Right. That goes there. He's 35. Again, same life lead, so nothing changes here, really. Just some damage reduction, which is technically better. We also get to wear this, so this gets put back here because it goes put away. This, oh gosh, where are we? Here? Where is it? Oh, it's 27. Oh yeah, that is good actually. So yeah, let's switch that out for this. done. Do we need anything else for him? Rockstopper is great as well, by the way. 38. Hustle is a 39 weapon. Okay, wait, is this a better spirit? This is a better spirit, but let's keep it simple. Alright. Okay, right. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to know what's going on? Yes, we in map. Oh, this is also going away. No, that's there. Alright. Miasma Bolt. Echoing Strike. Okay, this is a different thing. Eldritch Blast might be interesting. Okay, we have kind of organized a little bit. Alright, because we don't want to be complete. Okay, and then we have our stuff. Alright. Oh my gosh. That took a while. So we're good to go. Two levels higher than us. Very nice. Never actually we never ended up going this way. Dang, dude, we're one-shotting. Look at this. There's our lore base. See how easy that was? By the way, you can kill pretty much everything if you want. Wow, look at this, dude. The fact that we pumped that. If you don't want the magic find, again, because I don't know what the, like, if there's low level new uniques, you know? So I am just... But yes, by the way, everything I have equipped here, you can get from Act 1 Countess and Nightmare. So, like I said, I almost suggest going there, doing a few runs, leveling there, actually, if you want. We could even technically do that if we want, to be honest with you. I wonder what level they end up getting up to. Wait, Rocky Waste. It is terrorized, right? Wasn't there Stony Tomb somewhere earlier? Dude, I can't find anything. Oh, because you know what? It's probably because, in general, normal density is not that great. Like nightmare density is way better, right? Hello, Dirk. Flame wave. I was hoping there would be more than just like one or two groups. Jeez Louise. Okay. You know what? We might as well change the stream title and just go. Because this guy's just super strong anyway. Let's do it. Right? Yeah.
How may I help you?
Flame wave. These things just get put here and then we'll sift through them later. Faster hit recovery. Max damage. Not in large time, please. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Now, if we can, let's see. Again, we this has to naturally drop. But if we can find a book that has 2 sockets, a white one, then we can make a rhyme. But a white book with 2 sockets and some kind of like a beneficial, stat on there would be nice. But yeah, you know what? I think we should just do it. Here, oh, look at that. Rocky Way Stony Tomb. Why did that go away when I went there? Oh. It just doesn't say anything once I walk in. Okay, that was stupid then. Okay, let's find the... Wait, so I take that back. Maybe we'll stay. Because I wanna see what this is about. Okay, let's find the Stony Tomb. Oh, I guess we never went this way. Wow, so empty. But yeah, if it is going to be this empty, then I am way more inclined to go and go to Nightmare. And we'll just rename the stream. We'll just do Act 1 instead. Because yeah, this seems like... I totally forgot. Maybe we're just unlucky. Jagged Star. Okay. No uniques. Yeah, that's the only problem with like normal wow, like how empty this is crazy. So empty. Alright, level 2. Take that back. Yeah. We're not gonna do this. See, there's your crystal sword, by the way. And there's a crystal sword that will get 4 open sockets. Okay, this is nice, I guess. So level 2 does have stuff. Topaz, amethyst. Club. Welcome to the club, y'all. Okay, I guess we could do that. Let's see. Save it next. So we could do these runs over and over. You know? Normal is R for regular. Correct. Eligible for the Chronicle. Oh wait, but was it?
Good day.
Did I leave the game? Did it not count? No, it did count, right? Look at that. Look at that sucker. Scythe. Remember, we could wear this. Oh, yeah, that's right. We could wear scythes. Look at that, man. That's crazy. Alright. Enough of that kind of talk. Oh, let's go. There's a baby. What, drop? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. I was gonna say, gosh darn it, I always forget to click on that. No lead out here? Come on. I wonder what the next area is gonna be. Might be good, might be bad, might be good. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to excuse the coughing. Oh, perfect. So, if we find any kind of boss over here, we know that we can go to level 2. Oh, was that guy always there? Crap. We should have went the other way first. Okay, we'll go the other way next time. Grimoire. Give him that grimoire, boy. Oh, way more people in here this time. Save and exit and do it all over again. Regular. Okay, put on that. Let's go.
Yes.
Greetings.
Mirrored blades. Don't know what that is. Ranker. Hey, that's cast rate with Magic Find. Would you look at that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I'm keeping these now that I think about it, because I was trying, unless if I want to get amulets. Yeah, I guess if I want to get amulets with skills on it, but I don't even think that, like, it does have to be a high level amulet, no? Or does it based on my level? I forget. But this is nice. Alright, what's our resistances? Which one do we need more of? Fire we need less of. Lightning we need more of. 86. Okay, get rid of the fire one. Not get rid of it. Oh, definitely not. By the way, can you guys believe we got a Tal's Ami in Act 3 of Normal in the Spider Cavern yesterday? I mean, that's just incredible. You know what I mean? Incredible. Ooh, there's also other ones that I could do. Hold up. This one is better, but this one gives dexterity though. I just like this one. And then obviously I have this one with a lot of lightning. But we're fine there, and this is poison and fire. Oh, okay. Sounds good too. Alright, book time. Book goes here. Because we have nothing to compare that to. Alright. Next. You know what? I should just do this. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. It's a nice little ring. Damage, that. 1 to mana after each kill, or how much? 1. No. That one's a little interesting. Okay. Nope. Not too shabby for a baby. There's like a baby Nokazan. Wait, no, because Nokazan doesn't even have life on it. Yeah. See? Let's get rid of that. That's a faster cast rate one. This. This is has men after each kill for babies. Okay. Not gonna cut it. Alright, what can we toss out of here? This, because this is not better than a Nagel. Kinda cool though. 20. Boom. And then you could literally just keep recycling amulets. So like now it's amulets time. Get rid of all your amulets. Oh yeah, there's a ring as well here. Oh, there's 3 more rings. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice one. We're not getting rid of that. Get rid of that. That sells for a lot. But I probably don't mind using it. Faster cast rate. MF. Baby this, baby that. Alright, hold up. Let's do this. Wow, look at that. Almost perfect on the poison res. Boom. Nope. And nope. Okay, both replenished life. We are no longer going to be picking up magic amulets or rings. until we get later in the game, you know? That's when we can. So yeah. But this could stay here, I guess. We should technically move these somewhere else. But for the time being, they could stay here. Yeah. Okay. So what does this turn into? Trav. Okay. Hey, Trav might be good. But you know what? It might be annoying. Well, let's see. Oh, scary. Okay, let's see how players go. No shrine. Oh, whoops. No. Yeah. Thank you. Wait. No. Hey, look at that. Partisan. See? That's already a nightmare, an exceptional version of a weapon. That's what I mean by in terror zones. It actually is very good. Only thing is our just don't want our mercenary to be dying. I wonder if there's any big packs around here that we can also do. Like, is this part of Travancore? No, right? Amulets we still might actually pick up, yeah. Yeah, this is not Travancore anymore. Gosh darn it. Okay. So we're gonna do this over a little bit. We save an exit and we go again. And we go again.
Greetings.
All res. Nice. Also, hold on, now that we are 30, we never actually looked, because there was this whole thing about binding a demon. What is this thing? Hold on. Sacrifice your demon in exchange for power. We don't need that. I mean, I guess because you do get max life. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, but it only lasts 40 seconds. I'm guessing you would have to pump it up a lot. But what is this all about? Let's see. Bind a demon. Oh gosh, it requires so much things. Force an injured demon to do your bidding. Chance to bind. 10%. Huh. Chance to bind demon per level. That is interesting. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh. Like sacrificing 6 skill points. Dang, y'all. There's a lot of skill points. I don't think I'm ready for that. wouldn't mind checking it out. Morale rune, make sure you guys have your thing open correctly, you know. War sword. Anybody else in here? Dang, it's not that great. Like experience wise. We're on players 8, right? Oh no. Slash wait a second. Players 8. Oh, okay, hold up. Let's try that one more time. I'm not really loving this experience. Now, you can actually do bail runs to like 40-ish. We could do that as well if we want. Let's try a bail run. And we had a nice map actually. Okay, fine, whatever. There's it, right? Codex. Oh, give me that codex, baby. Nice and easy. Get 'em, boys. How long does this last? 7 seconds. Gained 1 level, right? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude. Bale waves is the way to go. For sure, y'all. And then for experience purposes, you don't have to do bail, right? We don't have static. We don't have any way to, kind of quickly do damage to them. So, and since we're not like quick, like single target, as you guys saw, like with Lister even, with Lister the Tormentor, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just simply not worth the time investment. So, but you know what? Look, for demonstration purposes, let's show what it would be on players 1. Okay? We could try it. Let's see. Okay. By the way, we should actually do this eventually. Let's see. This. Okay, this is players 1. Let's see. Okay, I guess. Yeah, maybe players 1 is doable. Yeah. You know? I mean, what else can I say? Yeah, it's doable. Okay. We'll do a few more of these. Regular. Also, you could sprinkle in some Eldritch runs, but you have to make sure to go back up to players 8. Let's see how much an Eldritch run gives at this level. Money, Cathans, Horrible. Ooh, look at this one. Real decent. You know, better than Hasaris. Okay. There we go. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Free Highlands first. We're on players 8. Hey, not all that bad to be honest. Let's try that again. Let's see. Let's just pay attention. Again, we're 39, so we're going to be getting up to that point where the experience isn't going to be as great. So it's like right here, right in the beginning of this little, you know, next to the potion thing. Okay, we're players 8. Yep, let's double check. There we go. Alright, so we're right there, remember? Players 8. We were right there. Okay, so like, a little bit more than a full bar, right? Full bar, no, like a full bar and a half. A bar and a half, huh? It is what it is, you know, not bad. So yeah, there's so many options of what to do, guys. I mean, it's really kind of awesome. By the way, this should also be, oh, look at that, there's your amp for your spirit. I'm telling you guys, it's not something impossible to achieve, even in normal. And before you know it, we'll be able to do that binding demon thing, you know? And the thing that kind of like got me interested in it is because like they said, I don't know who said it, or maybe Llama mentioned it, or Rax, somebody, where like it functions like an iron golem, meaning where you supposedly, right? I wouldn't doubt it. So it functions like a iron golem. Look at this broadsword. Let's see. Did this before open sockets? Oh, 2. Oh, right, because this is not terrorized. Gosh darn it. What was I gonna say? But so if it functions like a like an iron golem, that means ladies and gentlemen, that that we won't have to summon him every single time. You know what I mean? Which is gonna be so nice. And it seems to me, right, that it's gonna actually be like, instead of using an item for an iron golem, you're gonna use a demon for an iron golem, in a sense, right? So you're gonna choose a demon that you find out of the world, and you are gonna bind him. So what comes to mind, obviously, are anything that has an aura, because in general, that's what you would do for an iron golem, right? Like, you would make an insight iron golem. Some crazy people make infinities out of iron golems, but that's so expensive. Or like, you know, just like in general, you know, any kind of aura, even like a holy freeze aura, that's great, you know. I don't know. What else could there protect? Fanaticism, oh gosh. Yeah, great. All those things are great. That would affect our mercenary and himself. But like conviction, if we can get conviction, oh yeah, baby. Then that will help us with fire damage. That's the perfect one that we need. But we need to get there, first of all. We need to be able to summon him. So what does that mean? Once we get there, the first mob we find in Nightmare, we're gonna try to get him. Jeez, ooh. These guys are tough boys. Okay. And I like that they're actually, it seems like they are focusing on the go, on the demon, instead of, slow down, Mr. Lister. I keep forgetting that I have this awesome freaking sigil that I could do. Okay, players one. I guess we could always do players one. You never know, we could drop, you know? You can't even... Dude, that is so incredibly stupid. Back to players 8. You know, this is fun. I haven't done bail runs in a long time. Because I'm usually doing, you know, terror zones. You know, since like before the break, obviously. But yeah. That's cool, man. Okay, what is this? Just a regular codex. Which again, like a regular blue one, if you cannot make a rune word in it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's right. So technically I shouldn't even keep these. Unless if there's like recipes or something that they created. I don't know. Whoa. Hey, that's cool, kinda. Oh, and then they come with charges too? Excuse me. Well, that's just pointless because it's ethereal. But that is interesting. Ooh, require level 26. Ooh. I was gonna say, the mods on that helm are pretty cool. But not cool enough at level 26. We'll see what the next terror zone is. But for now, let's go. Could it be ethereal? This guy's also pretty nice at giving stuff, right? I found like lots of nice stuff that Shank. People usually don't like doing him for some reason. Well, I know why, because of how you don't get, like how his minions are not actually giving minion XP rates. They just give regular XP rates. Regular checks. Yeah, look at that one though. Very nice. Let's try this stony field real quick. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is another one of those things that I forget that they did. They switched it so that we don't have terror zones every hour. have tier zones every half hour. Interesante, right? Again, I feel like this is gonna suffer from the same thing that the other did. Oh no, we found a mob. Wait a second. Can we level up one more time? Yes, that's what we're gonna do, y'all. And we're gonna bind that bad boy. Hopefully. Okay, let's go get our level. Oh, we'll get a level here. Then we'll go back. Okay, hold on. Alright, we're gonna try this out. Bind demon. Okay. So let's go back here. Last time my game crashed. I'm gonna do, where is this? Bind demon. It crashed because I changed acts when I was not in town, specifically to Act 5. That seems to be a thing. Gosh darn it, I wasn't able to do it. Oh wait. Force an injured demon to do your bidding? Chance to bind. Oh. I see. Okay, well if we do see a nice one, then we can do that. We should do that. What does Rakanishu have? Can we try? Where's Rakanishu? Okay, let's see. Can we bind Griswold? Dang it. Why is it not enough mana? Because why? Force an injured demon to do your bidding. It's another thing that we can make do our bidding. Ooh, we can make the... What's a tough guy? I want a tough one. Somebody that's tough. Dude, let's do Lister. Can we even? Dude, that would be amazing. Yes, let's do it. Alright, let's kill these guys. Dude, we drink through so much of our potions, it's ridiculous. Get your longsword and make a spirit out of that. One. Okay. Look at that. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm like, is that dropping something that we need? place. Oh, hopefully I don't crash. Okay, good. Find something cool. We shall try to bind it. Let's, for binding, let's do... Where's D, right? Because that's what it is supposed to be. D. But it takes so much mana so quickly. But we'll try. We shall try. Life. What is that? 7 per charm per slot. Okay, let's bind. At least, let's try to bind Lister, right? Unless if one of them comes out with a freaking aura or something, that would be awesome. Which we'll do that then. There's it, right? With this, just increase the chance to bind, yeah. Raise up. Wow. Big sigil death. Dude, that's my demon. Nice. So now D, I need to get rid of that. Ring of Fire. I got Lister the Tormentor. Now, if we do find... Yeah, so by the way, once you bind the demon that you want, don't accidentally bind another demon to over... You know... To like... what's it called? Override him, right? That would suck. Hey, look at that. 44 already. 44 is plenty. So, by the way, hold on. Let's see. So, this has nothing to do with to anything. It does not increase his life or anything. The only thing that it seems to increase life is gonna be what? This? It's gonna be Blood Oath and resistances. This is nice, it seems. This is like, you know, battle orders, right? But I feel like you're gonna invest so much points. But we've already invested so many points into freaking this thing right here. But I think this is kind of maybe worth it. That we need to go back to this, maxing out some skills here, please. Alright. Okay, players. Let's do players 3. Let's see how long that takes. Gothic plate. Yes, just a rectal cage. Great armor, by the way. We might want that eventually because but I don't like the monster that caused it to flee. Not great. I don't love that. But, you know, it is a thing, right? That's money. A lot of money stuff. What do we have here? Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. Angelic. Angelic. Don't need that. That. Let's see. Shared. Back to players 8.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Fine. Regular. Yeah, boy. Look at that sucker. Amazing. Dude, and he looks sick as heck, too. Bro. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no more. Which means that there's like less. just like less things to worry about. You know what I mean? I don't have to. Well, I guess if he dies, right, you have to summon him again. But so who cares? Alright, we'll do one more. Then we can. We can head to Nightmare probably at 45. Right, we'll definitely get one more level here. Oh, I forgot to rub that out. Dude, and in normal, Lister's doing things too, I'm pretty sure. Holy moly, Caprioli.
I can't. I can't carry anymore.
Oh yeah, dude, Lister's knocking them back. Those boys, I have no chance. Dude, Lister is strong, man. Holy crap. That's what I'd like to see. Alright, Lister versus Lister. Amazing, dude. Okay. Okay, 10%. This seems like it still gets more, so let's pump that still. Oh goodness, am I on players 8? I think so. Oh. Oh, well. At least it's doable on Players 8, we know that. Wow. Let's see, is a little slowed. Could he not teleport? Oh yeah, Players 8 is taking the toll here. Look at our XP. Oh. Huge XP drop though. Alright, let's go identify all this stuff. What else can we put away? Eagle Orb, Chris. Okay, fine. But 45 is more than enough when it comes to... Hey, repair mod on here too. Look at that. Iron Maiden, 3 of those. Good money. Yep. 8 to max. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Hey, this is a 2 to fire skills. Have that instead of spirit, but then we lose. I guess you do have 30 fire res. Unfortunate. Okay. It's money. Hey, 4 meteor. Energy, life. Interesting. Pretty good. Oh.
I am overburdened.
One druid. Ah, 3 NATO. No, 1 Armageddon. And it's not half bad. For a level 30, look at that. That's a 3 NATO pelt at level 30. Might be the best one so far that or might be one of the better ones that I've found for a level. Like, imagine like you had rules and regulations. Obviously, single player, it's pointless. But if you were like in a dueling competition, right? A level 30 duel or level 15 duels or whatever, right? Like, people make restrictions. That's a pretty nice one. You know? Huh. Wow. Kind of crazy. That's no good though. Okay. So, I think we can head to Nightmare. And we can see what kind of a map we get. Let's see. It's what is this? Bottom left? Bottom left map, you say? Let's go back to normal. Let's see if we can get a map that goes to the top left. I love that because we can shop some things if we want. Or top right. That would be close to a car, right? Yes. Top right is a good one. Bottom right, no. But the waypoint here is not that bad. But no, I don't want that. Regular. And nightmare. is it? Bottom right again. Do you guys see what I'm doing? I am switching the seed / map layout of the town by going back to normal and then back to nightmare. If I like the nightmare map, then I leave it be. See, I see it right here that it goes down to the bottom right or southeast, and I don't want that. Look at that, dude. That looks so sick the way that they did this. So back to normal difficulty, and we don't care to look for anything. Save and exit, and now you go back to nightmare and see if you got a nice map that you like. So top left or northwest exit is very good for shopping at Charcy. Top right exit you will see is good for shopping at Kara. However, me personally, I have not shopped at Akara using that method, or like I have not. See, why can't we get like this? See, like look at how close Charcy is to shopping. You go here, and you go back to Charcy to shop. But of course, this is a normal difficulty. We want to create one in Nightmare that has this kind of map. Hey, we got one. Okay, so not half as bad. We still have this waypoint again. So there, if we had one that went here, you can potentially shop a Kara back and forth, right, and get yourself like a nice wand or whatever, or not wand, a nice dagger in Nightmare. But again, a lot of these things are gonna outperform. Like just simply by having Spirit, the only thing that would outperform that is a +3 to skill thing. But at that point, you're losing faster cast rate. Which, you know, if you think about it, Flame Wave has a delay, so does Apocalypse. So I guess that would only, you know, work for, you know, Ring of Fire. But in general, like, simply having a faster cast rate means that you do your animations faster. You get to move faster afterwards. You know what I mean? It's kind of like attack speed, but for casting, right? So there's no need to, you know, to do anything like that. So I actually like this map way more than. In general, I prefer the northwest exit. Love it. All right, let's talk to everybody around. Sell our stuff. This is cool. I'm gonna keep that. What was on here? Eldritch Blast, Second Ward. Again, these are gonna be eventually. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should even just. Well, again, there's re-rolling. Like, imagine if you get like a 6/6, like 3, 3, and 3. But again, I don't know if that's possible. I think these I'm just keeping because I don't know what's good and what's bad. But in all honesty, eventually that has to not. I cannot be keeping all that stuff. You know? Neither can you. Let's talk to Gheed. Also, oh yeah, now we're in Nightmare. So, we still have not found a book with 2 open sockets, and I don't know if this is worth. If this book, for example, is worth keeping, unless if we re-roll. But again, I don't even have chipped skulls to re-roll this. I might as well maybe just grab a rhyme from any of these books, as like any book that just has 2 open sockets, which again we have not found, I don't think, or any shield for that matter, I guess. Because let's take a look at our resistances. We're not bad. We're 45. You know, you definitely want to be in your positives, ladies and gentlemen. And I would say 50 is a nice spot, right? We don't have to be maxed. So I am in a good spot. You guys, if not, like I said, we're gonna go through Act 1, but I'm not gonna stay long at the Countess. So I'm gonna just let you guys know what you should do if you want to, kind of follow along like through the journey of Act 1, is in the meantime, go to the Countess, and she's going to be in the Black Marsh. So on your way, you could do your den if you want. If you don't. If you don't want to do that stuff, then definitely don't even rescue Kane, because who cares? You could do that later. Just go straight to the Black Marsh. So you are going to go through the underground passage, though. I would get the waypoint for Stonyfield and the waypoint for Darkwood, or, well, I would get all the waypoints, to be honest with you. Cold Plains is right under your nose when you get there. Stonyfield, I'd get it, because on the off chance you are going to want to go back and rescue Kane, because why not? He gives you a free ring, right? And it's rare, so it's a good thing to have, and it doesn't cost you for him to identify your stuff. You're going to need the waypoint for this, for the stones, and you're going to need the waypoint for this to get the tree, or at least this waypoint to get back, because remember, the underground passage is between Stonyfield and Darkwood. So get your butts to the Black Marsh, find the Forgotten Tower, and you can farm what's her face, the Countess, for all the runes necessary to make an Insight, Ral Tir Tal Soul. This is a great weapon. Great mana sustain, but besides that, just in general, great enhanced damage for your mercenary. Try to get it in an exceptional base, just like this one, like a bill. Try to get it in a bill. However, if you cannot get it in an exceptional, even a normal one will work. Obviously, it just means that your mercenary is going to be weaker when it comes to damage. Also, get yourself Shale Io Soul. All of these runes can drop from Nightmare Countess, the thing that we just mentioned in the Black Marsh. This will make a bulwark. You could also potentially make Shale Io Tal, which is a cure, but for him to be able to stay alive, he needs some kind of life leech. His prayer aura will not sustain him, probably. Okay, I mean, if he's dealing with like little mini mobs, not overwhelming him, then sure. But if he starts getting overwhelmed, he needs some kind of life leech. So that's where we'll get it. Now I got lucky, right? So I was able to just grab this Bone Flesh, which had life leech on it before we got to Bulwark. Normally you would not have life leech at all. He would be wearing a stealth. So what can you be looking out for? Well, you can try to get yourself something like a Hawkmail. Like, we literally dropped a Hawkmail in the game. We literally dropped a Rattle Cage in the game. This is great for Crushing Blow for your mercenary. This is great because he won't get frozen, which means that he's gonna, attack faster, so get out of danger faster, right? But he also does eventually suffer from, things like this. So I might eventually be replacing this with, I might even replace it now with a Hawkmail, because in Nightmare a whole bunch more things slow you down by doing cold damage, like inadvertent cold damage. But yeah, your gear should be looking something like this. This also. Lore. You have to farm Ort and Soul for yourself. So you need to farm 3 souls, an Amrune for a spirit if you want, or you could be still using your Leaf, which has +3 to your fire skills, which is +3 to everything. You know what? We should use Leaf, to be honest with you, but I want this mana really badly. Leaf is, oh my gosh, Leaf is awesome because Leaf benefits literally every single one of them, of the skills. That's crazy. So Leaf Staff is probably the way to go, to be honest with you. But this is nice. Also, we don't need this FCR now that I think about it. What do we have? 30, 55, 65, 75, 85. Yeah, we're at the 75 breakpoint. That's fine. That's good. So 3 soul runes, because remember, you should not necessarily be wearing a Saigon's helm, which I might even... I might make this the executive decision to not do that. But then, that also means that we don't need this. We could find ourselves different boots if we want. However, we do kind of want our cold rest because we don't want to get one shot with that either. So this is fine. But yeah, this is great as well. Vitality, energy. Yeah. Which, by the way, what level is this required? 18? Perfect topaz. Yeah, we should put it in here, right? Or should we put something else in here? Yeah. Let's put it in there. Okay. So there we go. This is going to go back to the other thing as well. Right? Where does this go? Here. These are special gloves. I guess we could put on some, so like what we could do, we could put on these gloves, which give lots of cold res and magic find, and then put on boots. Yeah, put on boots that have, let's see. Put on boots that have some kind of... Here, what can we do? Also, you can farm yourself Hysteria, which is the new name for hustle. You could farm that for your mercenary, because again, if you're gonna be in your 40s, that opens it up. Right? Shale, co-eld. So that's going to require you to actually cube up a little bit using your IOs, or just get lucky and get a co. But this is possible, you know, so keep that in open mind. Same thing, you could cube up to make a Nephilim. Sorry, a Lum. So that's another good one as well. Alright. This goes away. This is... horrible. Edge. Nadir, if you're scared. What else was I gonna say? We need some lightning res to make up for things. Well, this is nice, but I want some faster run walk, guys. I cannot deal without faster run walk. I like our other gloves, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like these are even worse, like I would say, than the other ones that we bought. Like, we bought some nice gloves. But I cannot deal with slow movement. So we're gonna have to go to a mule to find myself some boots. Right? Yeah. Because we should be able to have faster run walking boots with Magic Find. Go to our rare boot guy. And then we'll go to our belt guy. And Dell will have it. Alright. Kasha, did we talk to you, Missy? No, we did not. And did we talk to Akara?
Good day.
Yes, we did. Okay. Alright, so just for full disclosure, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be picking through. Let's find, what were we looking for? Boots. So, rare boots I'm going to look for. Rare boots. Boots Grail. That's not necessarily what I... rare boots, please. Rare boots. Right here. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Okay. Level 45? Is this perfect or what? Look at that. Okay. That makes up for some lightning res. 20 faster run walk. They're very simple. Yeah, they're very simple and that's all I need. Well, I could get other ones as well. Hold on, let's see. Faster run walk. No faster run walk. Faster run walk. I also want some magic find. Faster run walk and magic find. Level 52. I'll just grab these. You know? 45, which we are level 45, right? Oh, hold on. What else do we have here? Fast run walk. Oh, yeah, these are the weird ones. Sorry, the... Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, and then let's go to belts. Belt Grail. This might have, this will have like general good belts, like usually from the Grail, of course. This is a good belt as well. But let's not get something that's unattainable, eh? Night Smoke. Well, hold on. What kind of belts do I have here? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. You guys can make a caster belt, right? Once you're level 40, you're guaranteed at least like the 2 stats, which is nice. Okay, these are all high levels. So we need to go to rare belts. Rare helms. By the way, we have to make sure we didn't miss that. Rare belts, rare helms. Belts. See, we would have missed it. Okay. Oh boy. Lots of rare belts here. And we want fire res at ours. Here's fire. Cold. Fire, fire. No, we don't. Okay, is this fire? Is this fire? This is nice. Would you look-see at that? That's very nice. What the heck? Mesh belt with 23 life. That's like a slightly, dare I say, better than Immortal Kings? Whoa, look at this one too. 34. Holy cano! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did I get these from? Dude, that's crazy. Alright. 44 life. Will I need some strength stud? This is 24, 34. Wow. Okay, let's. What should we do? How much lightning did we have? Do we need a lot more lightning? We should probably, right? Because why not? So might as well just give this one over. Is that true? Is that a good option? Because these are our IK belts. They require a lot of strength. Or just your typical... Dude, those are amazing balls. Incredible. You know? Wow. Very surprising. Okay, so these guys can go on, and look at that. They're both 50, 58. Okay. Right, because I don't need any specialty besides the fact that I could wear a gold wrap if I'd want. Which is something. Should we do that instead? Let's see. This is cool, rare stuff. Okay. Oh, yes. And now we go to cold. Yes. Just more MF. This gives us a bunch of that. Okay, how are we doing now? Okay, so now we don't need the lightning res. Instead, we need... Where was that? The fire res. It already has fire. Where's the other one that had the fire? Oh, that's right. I don't think we need this even. Do we need this 30, 55, 56? Sorry, 65, 75. Unless if we get rid of this ring and go for a different ring. That is true. Because this ring is, I mean, it has magic find, I guess. That's the nice thing about it, but this has magic find and mana. Yeah, as you can see, by the way, I've not been super lucky with, like, great rings. That's a nice tri-res ring, but that's all it has. Fire. Right? 30, 55, 65, 75. That's all technically we need. Because I am not going up to... That's our cold. So is our cold good now, or? And how's our magic find? 73 magic find. Ooh. Okay, we could get rid of this one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing here, but this one's nice, I guess. But let's try to get fire res. And cold res maybe? That was not bad, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we will, you know, somehow make it work. Oh. Wait a second. Cold fire. Oh. Wait a second. Okay. Cold fire and 12%. Yeah, what the heck? Cold fire, 12%. Oh, but this one was supposed to be for like a physical. Yeah, these were all kind of like, they all had their purpose. What was this one? This is just fire. Okay, so this one actually can go here. And this sucker, where did that sucker go? That sucker can go here. Alright, so I do want probably, yeah, let's do it like this. And that is a huge amount of... But I guess people usually go with Raven Frost, right? This is a pretty nice ring, though. Not gonna lie. Let's take a look. 120, 131. Poison is at the 0 mark. How are we at? 77. Wow, beautiful. We can't ask for anything more. Right? 20 faster run walk. Nicely done, y'all. Okay. So, that's that. That's where we're gonna leave off. We're not going to need these anymore. This is 25. Oh, yeah. Don't need those. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Look at that. We already cleaned up our beautiful stash. This. Oh gosh. Oh, that definitely does not go there. Where's that other one? Oh. Okay. Yeah, these all go to the thing. I'll transfer that over. These can also be swapped out now. However, I don't remember. I might have actually had these on the other, or they were either on the level up journey character, or we bought these together fresh. So you guys let me know. We'll figure it out anyway. We still have this sucker over here. And I really think that maybe, because demon skills, I guess that does affect him, right? That does affect him. Okay. Because then this is kind of like our weak spot, I would say. Out of our things here, this is definitely our weak spot. But yeah, pretty much that's that. When we come back, we'll be ready for... We shall be ready for Nightmare. And because we're not going to be stopping by to farm the Countess necessarily, right? We're not going to be farming the Countess over and over. However, you should, if this is like your first playthrough and you don't have runes, you are going to want to farm the Countess before you even push forward, right? Because you need to make yourself a few of those rune words that I mentioned. Lore, Spirit, or Leaf, or you know, find another weapon like a staff, like a razor switch. That's a great option if you were to find it. You need to make yourself an insight. You can make yourself a hustle / hysteria. That's the new word for it now. What else? You can make yourself a cure. If you prefer a cure over a lore helm, make yourself a cure. Anything else? Rhyme. If you have found a book, yeah, hold on, let's go over that for a sec. If you did manage to find yourself a book that is white and it has 2 sockets, then you can make Shale Eth. And that gives you Cannot Be Frozen, which is great because we're technically walking around a lot and attacking like that way. Cannot Be Frozen, 25 all res, huge block chance, great shield, magic find, yeah, even gives you magic find. See, so yeah, it's a very coral boot right there, huh? That's great. And then you know, you could also potentially queue up to Alum to make smoke if you're struggling, or if your mercenary is struggling with staying alive. And yeah, so there you have it, guys. You should be in your early 40s, I would say, to mid 40s, just so that it's smooth sailing from here on out. I want to wish you guys the best. Have fun. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and we will continue our journey through Nightmare together next time. So peace out, YouTube. Take it easy, everybody. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.